Okay, so the first chord in this progression is an F power chord. So we're going to start on the first fret of the 6th string. That's an F, and a power chord sounds like this. He plays the root 5th root in this song for each power chord. So instead of the root and the 5th, which is a traditional power chord, we add the octave with our pinky finger to get the full power chord root 5th root sound. And you're going to start with a down up down strumming pattern, which sounds like this. You'll see that there's X's on the tab on the screen. Those X's sound like this, but I'll get into how you make those sounds in a minute. Let's focus on the chords themselves. And so we're going to start up back on that F power chord with the down up down strumming pattern. And then we're going to get ready to switch to the next power chord in the progression, which is a B flat. So we're just going to jump our fingers down to the 5th string. Our first finger, our ring, and our pinky are all going to jump to the B flat power chord, and that's going to be a down down pattern. So when you put them together, the F and the B flat with the two different progression patterns, you get down up down and down down like this. And so it's starting to sound like the song. The next thing we're going to do is jump, as you can see on the tab, with our fingers in the same position to the 6th fret, to the 4th fret. These fingers are on the 6th fret, this finger's on the 4th fret, and the same root 5th root pattern, and that's a G sharp power chord, and that's the down up down motion again. And again, we'll worry about those X's as we get to them in a minute. And then you're going to jump to the 4th fret on the 5th string, root 5th root, and now that is a C sharp power chord, and that's also down down. And when you put it all together, it sounds like this. So it's starting to sound a little bit like the song, but we're missing some open strings, and we're missing some click noises, which sound like you've heard. So how we do the click noises, right? How do we do the click noises? Well, it's as simple as just lifting your fingers up a little bit, but not all the way off. They have to be touching the string. And it really doesn't matter where your fingers are when you make those noises. The important thing is to stay in the progression of the pattern, so you can keep that down, up, down, down, down motion flowing, and it sounds like a song. So when we throw those clicks in, you'll see my right hand, left hand for you left-handed guitar players, will keep moving to keep the flow and the sound going as a song, as such. So all I do is leave my fingers where they were for the chord, but just raise them slightly, and I don't lift them off, I just raise them, and I like to keep my fingers in the position of the chord. I'm not going to move my hands because it's not necessary. You just leave your fingers in the chord position. Wherever you are, and it's very simple. You keep that right hand going up and down, and I'll do it one more time to show you. And you can see there's a couple times where it sounds like I'm maybe making an open pull on the strings. If you look at the guitar tab on your screen, you'll see that there's open strings on each time you play, and you're going to want to get that breath in there. So as you do the down, up, down, down, down progression, and you switch from your B flat to your G sharp, you're going to want to just keep strumming as you switch to keep that flow. And now I'm going to play it slow so you can see what I mean. So it's down, up, down, 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 open. So you don't really need to hit the whole string. It's really just supposed to be those three. But the idea is to keep the song flowing. Otherwise it sounds like you're starting and stopping like this. So in those gaps, you want to have that open upstroke, and it's fine because you're switching anyway. And I'll do it one more time. And then, of course, the very next part in the song, you take your first finger and you bridge the first and second strings, and it's as simple as throw a little bit of vibrato in there if you'd like. But that's the song from intro to the verse, and it goes right back again to the down up down progression when you go to the verse and back to the chorus. Thanks a lot, guys, and make sure you watch the next video so you can learn how to play the solo for Smells Like Teen Spirit.